Remember when Harry and Meghan strutted out of Buckingham Palace claiming they were going to work to become financially independent? Plot twist. That $100 million Netflix goldmine they've been bragging about for 5 years? It's dead. Deader than a dodo. Deader than the Queen's corgis. Too soon? Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. But first, let's rewind to 2020. Shall we? Picture this: Harry and Meghan, fresh from their royal exit interview with Oprah, strutting into Netflix headquarters like they owned the place. The streaming giant threw $100 million at them faster than you can say financially independent. It was supposed to be their golden ticket, their "we'll show the royals" moment. Netflix executives probably thought they'd struck gold. I mean, who wouldn't want exclusive access to the most controversial couple since Edward VIII and Wallis Simpson? Fast forward to July 2025, and sources are now telling us the deal is deader than Harry's relationship with his brother. The deal is done. No more shows will be made, a source told The Sun, and frankly, I'm not surprised. Let's be brutally honest here. What exactly did they deliver? Their 2022 docuseries was their biggest hit, and even that was basically 6 hours of the royal family was mean to us with a Netflix budget behind it. Revolutionary television? Hardly. Now, if you've been following this train wreck, and let's face it, who hasn't? The signs were there earlier than a London fog rolling in. Remember when they were supposed to be content creators? Well, their content creation strategy seemed to consist of: Step 1. Complain about the royals. Step 2. Step 3. Profit. The couple produced exactly 5 shows over 5 years. 5. That's 1 show per year, and frankly, that's being generous with the word show. Some of these were more like extended Instagram stories with a Hollywood budget. Meanwhile, Netflix was hemorrhaging money faster than the royal family loses popularity polls. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Netflix deal is reportedly ending due to poor performance. But here's where it gets really juicy. Rumor has it that Meghan was so focused on building her lifestyle brand, you know, the jam empire that was supposed to rival Martha Stewart, that Netflix executives felt like they were playing second fiddle to preserves and pottery. Can you imagine being a Netflix executive, sitting in a boardroom, realizing you've just paid $100 million for someone who's more interested in selling strawberry jam than making actual television? But wait, there's more. Because this isn't just about Netflix giving them the boot. Oh no, no, no. This is about the great Harry and Meghan professional divorce. Word on the Hollywood street is that the couple parted ways professionally, pursuing individual passions and ventures instead. Translation: even they realized this sinking ship needed separate lifeboats. Think about it. They've gone from "we're a package deal" to actually, "we're better apart." It's like watching a royal version of Sonny and Cher, except Sonny and Cher could actually perform. Meghan's apparently securing her own Netflix deal, because nothing says team player like abandoning ship and negotiating your own contract while your husband watches from the sidelines. Ted is in. There is no way that her deal does not get renewed, one source claimed. Meanwhile, Harry's sitting there like the spare he always claimed he didn't want to be. Except now he's the spare to his own wife's career. You know what's really tragic about all this? They had everything. Everything. Royal titles, global platform, genuine ability to make a difference. And they traded it all for what? A cancelled Netflix deal and a jam company? So let's dissect this disaster, shall we? Because there are lessons here. People, lessons in how not to leverage your royal connections. First mistake. They treated Netflix like their personal therapy session. Every single piece of content was essentially royals bad, us good, the extended cut. That's not content creation. That's expensive whining. Second mistake. They forgot the golden rule of entertainment. You need to entertain. Shocking concept. I know. But somehow, two people who lived in literal palaces couldn't figure out how to make their lives interesting enough for television. Third mistake, and this is the big one. They believed their own hype. They thought their names alone would carry them through. Well, surprise. In Hollywood, your last name only gets you so far, and Mountbatten Windsor doesn't exactly scream must-watch TV to American audiences. A Hollywood insider explained to people that the end of this multi-year production deal reflects a shift in Netflix's broader business strategy. Translation: Netflix is done throwing money at vanity projects. Netflix isn't running a charity for displaced royals. They need content that people actually want to watch, not content that makes people feel sorry for millionaires. Now, here's where this story gets really delicious. Because the lucrative contract will not be renewed after it expires in September, which means we're about to witness the Great Sussex Scramble. Picture this. Meghan's desperately trying to reinvent herself as the next Martha Stewart, while Harry's, well, nobody really knows what Harry's doing these days. Writing more memoirs? Starting a podcast about polo? Your guess is as good as mine. But here's the real kicker. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's $100 million Netflix deal will not be renewed when it expires in September, reportedly ending on mutual and amicable terms. Mutual and amicable is Hollywood speak for this was a disaster, but we're all going to pretend it was planned. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.